Okay?
Okay.
Call the meeting to order. The first item on the agenda is Harl's Fur Road Minor. We have a motion on the waivers.
Was the health department fine with it?
The Health Department,
I've got a comment here. Okay, subject to no additional bedrooms permitted for the residents on Lot 1 and a max of 3 bedrooms for the residents on Lot 2.
And we'll need them to add that as a note on the plat.
No problem with that, Sean.
Motion to accept waivers?
Second.
all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion,
Is Ron on?
is he on?
Okay, we'll have to roll call then.
Yeah, let's do a roll call vote.
Oh, do the roll call?
Yep. Ron's on.
Okay.
Gentlemen and Morgan, when we have a member of the committee attending electronically, we are required by state statute to do roll call. All right.
Mr. McNamara,
Yes?
Mr. Metters,
Yes.
Mr. Messler,
Yes.
sorry for the mispronunciation, Mr. Espic,
Yes.
and Mr. James.
Yes.
Motion carried.
That was the waiver.
Yes.
Yeah, it's for the waivers.
That was just for the waivers? Okay. Do we have a motion on the, for primary approval?
Motion to accept primary to approval, subject to adding the note.
Second. Roll call.
Mr. McNamara,
Yes?
Mr. Messler,
Yes.
Mr. Davis. Oh, I'm sorry, he's not here. Mr. Espic,
Yes.
Mr. James,
Yes.
and Mr. Metters.
Yes.
Motion carried, approval. Next item we have is Patterson and Elm Minor.
Motion to accept waivers?
Second.
Mr. Messler,
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
you're
I
okay.
jumped in there. You screwed me up, so you, go ahead.
Mr. Espic,
Yes.
Mr. James,
Yes.
Mr. Metters,
Yes.
and Mr. McNamara.
Yes. Motion carried to approve the waivers. Do we have a primary approval motion?
Motion to approve.
Second?
Mr. McNamara,
Yes?
Mr. Messler,
Yes.
Mr. Davis, or sorry, Mr. Espic,
Yes.
Mr. James,
Yes.
and Mr. Metters.
Yes.
Motion carried, motion approved to, yeah, whatever.
Motion,
Next is the Woodford Trails at Norwood, Section 1.
Motion to table.
second?
Mr. McNamara,
Yes?
Mr. Messler,
Yes.
Mr. Espic,
Yes.
Mr. James,
Yes.
and Mr. Metters.
Yes.
Okay, motion approved to table. Next item we have is minutes of June 16.
Motion to approve.
Second?
Mr. McNamara,
Yes?
Mr. Messler,
Yes.
Mr. Espic,
Yes.
Mr. James,
Yes.
and Mr. Metters.
Yes.
Minutes have been approved. Do we have an adjournment?
Motion to adjourn.
Second?
Mr. McNamara,
Yes.
Mr. Messler, Mr. Mesler,
Awesome.
Just keep going.
Mr. Espich,
Yes.
Mr. James,
Yes.
and Mr. Metters.
Yes.
Meeting is adjourned. Plat, what do we call this, technical committee? Layman's Farm. Who is this? Oh, that's that new surveyor. This is all we got.
Yeah, for now.
Is this the recorded piece?
No,
Or is
no,
this the
they're gonna
supporting
have to-
data?
This is well, it's both. Now, but they're gonna have to sort it out and give us the full-size ones.
Okay.
when it's
Well, I don't need 50 foot on beach. I don't know where they got that number from. Yeah,
What do you need, 40?
40.
Okay.
So I checked all the other stuff we've been doing on beach and it's 40.
And is this is there a ditch coming through here somewhere? Is that what all this? Because he says the drainage law, he's got a whole quote for the drainage law.
I don't think I saw a ditch one.
I know that there's one that comes through here, this is only 300 feet, and it's in here somewhere.
I think he's designating soil types there
Yeah,
for
that's
some
all
reason.
that
so-
line
Yeah.
is.
Oh, okay, that's what that is.
Yeah.
I've got a note here. It says the house is from 1885, no schematic on file, need inspection, currently showing separate, or septic tank in proposed right-of-way.
Huh.
To show reserve areas, location and drainage if applicable.
And also too, if any portion of that house is still within the right of way, they need to get an encroachment agreement. Or this structure, whatever that is.
Yeah, right.
Do you need 50 feet of right-of-way on that half?
No, we only need 40, yeah. I don't know where the 50 where he got the 50
Yeah, if
from.
he moves it to 40, he wouldn't be
need
in
it
the
then,
setback.
yeah.
35.
You'll be 85 feet still, but,
Yeah.
okay.
That has to go through the commissioners.
Were they just carving this out of a bigger parcel?
Yeah, it's just farm there.
So should we, we're not acting on it. So you're gonna get all these non-conformities
Oh,
to
yeah,
him?
yeah,
Okay,
absolutely. Yeah.
okay. Anything else? Mr. Guadalcanal.
You said it a lot better than I did.
Is this existing
That's the driveway going up through the middle.
Is it existing, I wonder?
Yeah, he's got some kind of a structure
Oh,
back
it does,
here
okay.
that he uses his driveway, that's why they left it out of the wetland. He's already filled that in, so
Yeah.
probably violated it some years
That's
ago.
why, yeah. Okay. I didn't have any.
Okay, SLG current minor.
On this one, we'll need soil reports for all the lots.
Terry's on, so speak to the mic.
Terry?
Yes?
On the SLG current road, we'll need soil reports for all the lots.
I have those and we'll email them to you.
All right.
Okay, that's it. Be careful out there. Something to keep in mind. I have 177 days left, and I've been here over 8